Hello, viewers. This is Michael from School Reviews, bringing you a new podcast on my subject called The Secret Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause the audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this podcast recording will contain some adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you should get to watch this audio podcast recording. Now, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boonboomger. So basically, we see we see Taya, Minnow, Gimba at the headquarters at Boom Boom headquarters celebrating the new year and whatnot along with Boom Boom. So basically, Minnow was dressed up in her, Japanese attire, basically a kimono and a Japanese kimono and whatnot, basically, so basically, doing some doing some Japanese have doing some Japanese writing and whatnot to celebrate the New Year's and whatnot. So basically, and that's when Joe came in with some seafood he got from his grandpa who works at the sea market. Mm, so basically, Boom Boom had the idea to turn this seafood, basically, basically these scallops to make the seafood into a curry. And so basically, while the Rangers were hanging out, we see we see Agent Saba at the IS at the IS. Oh, tongue tied today. We see Agent Saba at the ISA headquarters looking at a iPad, looking at some documents on the iPad, and she noticed that there's some documents missing from the iPad, and basically her, her coworker in Miami was like, don't worry about it, Agent Saba. Don't worry about it, Saba. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Those documents you was looking for on the tablet were classified. So basically, you can't have access to them. Only the higher ups. So basically, it seems like Miami is on board with the ISA working with the Haitians and whatnot. And basically, and Ichizaba decided to go eat lunch with the Boom Boomers. So basically, she went to the Boom Boomers headquarters and had some scallop curry and whatnot. So anyway, and that's when the, so far we see Agent Saba and the Rangers were having Boom Boom Curry without Kaido, Kaido and Diesel. So basically, Kaido and Diesel showed up and basically had some bad news to share about the big about the Big Bang, about the BPG race. So basically, after talking to the contacts in space, turns out that the only reason why the only reason why that White Spectre bought the BGG race, not just not to piss off Boom Boom, but to use the race to gather a lot of people and drain their energy from the race. So basically, the master plan for White Spectre and the Hashi to the big Grand Prix race, and all the people who gather at the race to enjoy the race, and basically drain all the people's energy from that race. And also, there was some more bad news. So basically, Gemma's father had been brought up has been brought up with new charges. Now, the Hockey Aliens, White Phantom, the leader of the Hockey Aliens, have had falsely imprisoned, Gimmet's father, and basically he brought the Galaxy Police and had the Galaxy Police locked up Gimmet's father, and basically turns out that you know so basically Washington was not happy when D-Wade got destroyed by the Rangers, and basically, just to make them more, just to stab a knife into the Rangers. That White Spencer had Gimmer for the book on new charges and whatnot. So basically, Gimmer kept his cool and whatnot, and basically, the Rangers, can things get worse, and that's when contact the Rangers and tell them there's a monster, terrorizing the city. So basically, then we cut to the Hussein trio being, Yaya, Detroit, and Tassa celebrating the New Year and whatnot, in their own way, and basically this treasure monster shows up and breaks into their warehouse apartment and basically starts to steal their valuables and basically went around the city stealing people's value, stealing the barrel, stealing people's precious items and whatnot, and their valuables. Anyway, the way to confronted the monster, Shino was nowhere to be seen. Turns out that Shino was in the car with the head of the ISA, and basically they had a conversation that about mm, mm, you know so far you have done your job, but I need to trust you. So basically, this monster was created especially by the ISA. So basically, you need to prove your loyalty to me by cutting ties with the Rangers and proving yourself against the monster to see that you're on board. So basically, after that conversation, the Rangers started to morph up and basically started to fight the monster. So basically, it seems that the Rangers were holding their own against the treasure chest monster, and and basically the treasure chest monster had got the upper hand against the Boonboomgers. Now, from a rooftop, we see a mystery person looking at the fight between the ranger and the monster, like seeing looking very interested of this fight, he's very invested in this fight, watching this fight between the monster and the Boom Boonger. So basically, the monster was able to knock the Rangers out of the Ranger form, and that's when Shino showed up, and basically, you want my most valuable thing, and basically he gave up his morpher to the treasure chest monster, and the treasure chest monster absorbed the morpher inside his body along with the other value things and items that he took from people. And so anyway, and so basically the Rangers what the hell is going on here? Why did you get your morpher? And Diesel Diesel and Boom Boom and were watching from the headquarters along with Agent Saba, like, what the hell is going on with you, Shino? And basically, Shino said that, I've been working for the ISA this whole time. I believe that I believe the ISA and I believe that the ISA and the Hachians working together will bring peace to this world. So basically, Shinra put a gun out on the Rangers, and basically he said that here's the deal. Here's the deal, Tyre, and the others. You guys disband the Boon Boomgers, and you guys will face the consequences. So basically, Joe is like, what consequences? And basically, like, so basically, should have explained that, if you guys don't disband, that means you guys become enemies of the earth, and you will feel the full power of the ISA and the hockey aliens trying to take you guys out. And basically, Tyler's friend gave Shadow his answer and told him to go screw himself. So basically, we're not disbanding anything. So anyway, so basically, the treasure chest monster they summoned some foot soldiers, and basically, Shino was like, fine, had a Yore, and just laughed and let the monster and the foot soldiers take care of the Rangers, and once Shino left, and the mysterious person who was watching the fight, who was watching the fight in the conversation from the rooftop, came down and helped the Rangers. Turns out it was Gokai Blue. So basically, with the help of Gokai Blue, they was able to get Shinra's Morpher back, and basically Gokai Blue turned the Morpher into a Ranger Key and transferred into Gokai Blue, and basically use the power of Gokai Blue to help the Rangers take down the treasure chest monster, and basically Gokai Blue transferred back into his normal form, and basically they did a special final way clink up finish and destroyed the treasure chest monster, and basically, like, the other Rangers did not know who Gokai Blue was. Turns out that Boom Boom and Diesel know about the Gold Kaijers and whatnot, and basically turns out that Boom Boom and Diesel know about the Gold Kaijers. The the rest of the Rangers and H-Star did not know anything about Gokai Blue or the Gold Kaijers. So anyway, Tyler was about to ask, like, why did you help us? And that's when Yaya showed up, used her blow beam to make the treasure chest monster grow, and basically Boom Boom and Diesel showed up in their giant Megazord forms, to fight the giant treasure chest monster. And that's when Gokai Fu used that Galleon Battleizer key to turn Diesel into the Gokai Galleon into Gokaio, into the Gokai Megazord. So basically, he used the guy in Battleizer Key to turn Diesel into the Gokai Megazord, and basically they managed to take down the monster, or take down the giant chest monster, and all the things that he took from the people, were returned. Turn once the treasure chest monster was destroyed. So anyway, and basically Tyler and out of waiting for asked Gokai Blue, like, why did you help us? Because my captain would have been helped you guys, and plus you guys are now enemies of the world. So basically, like, that was Gokai Blue's answer right there, basically, and plus you guys had guts as well to stand up against powerful forces like the ISA and the Hachiaden. So basically, after explaining his reasons why he helped the Boon Rangers, Gokai Blue left, and basically the Rangers, headed back to headquarters and disbelief that Shino betrayed them, betrayed them like this. So anyway, we see Shino talking to the director of the ISA, and the director of the ISA said that, you proved yourself today. So basically, I can trust you, and once we get into the next phase. So anyway, so basically, I will contact you once we get into the next phase of our plan. So basically, Shino got out of the car, and basically that's when the director of the ISA told Miami, who was in the driver's seat, like, to keep your eye on Shino, like, even though Shino proved himself to the director, he still doesn't trust Shino. In case Shino is planning on to double cross him and whatnot. So anyway, now we need to move on to the next phase. So basically, he the director of the ISA made a call to Nano, who is Ty's mentor, and basically, like, it's time to it's time to make yourself it's time to move into the next phase of the plan. And basically, he hung up the phone. Meanwhile, the Rangers are in disbelief that Shino is a traitor working for the ISA. Agent Saba is like, didn't know anything about Shino working for the director of the ISA, and basically, and that's what Boom Boom. And that's what Boom Boom gave. Told Tire somebody bought all your stocks and bonds and whatnot, all your money, and turns out it was Nano who bought all Tire's investments, so basically, or Ty's bank accounts, and companies are now owned by his mentor Nano, and Ty was like, and the episode ended with Ty in shock that his mentor literally bought him out and made him broke, and basically this is how the episode ended on this note. With Ty what Ty shot that his mentor Nano bought his whole fortune out for his out from his whole under his nose like this. Anyway, so basically. So basically, this episode brings up a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered questions right here. So basically, like, it so basically, why didn't when Agent Zava tried to get the Boom Rangers to work with the ISA, work for the ISA, she could have used her. She could have used the fortitude to freeze Tyre's bank account like that, cause government do have that power. Certain government agents do have the power to freeze assets. So basically, like, she could have asked the boss, like, to freeze Ty's assets, and force him and the other way to work for the ISA, all this time. But they waited for this, but they waited to do this way later in the series and whatnot. But this is a lot of uh, uh, this is a lot of things, like, they should have done, like, a lot of things they should have done earlier in the series instead of doing it later in the series in this episode. But this episode was not bad. So anyway, turns out that it turns out we got well, we got like 5 more episodes to go of Boom Boonger. So basically, turns out that Boom Boonger's ending in February. So basically, we got like 5 episodes left of Boom Boom to go. Just to let you guys know, what do you guys think about the episode? Good, bad, or just okay, or just nah? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, send it off from Screen Reviews. 1,